How's it going, everybody? Doing a gum chewing, browsing the PlayStation store now with the view of the screen instead of me. So I popped in. Like I've said in the last video for Xbox, I'm under cliches on here. It does not say it anywhere, though. That's some of the stuff I've got. Anyway, back to the store. Okay, so let's look. Let's go to the deals. So they got the Planet of the discounts. Save 75%. And the 28th. PlayStation Indies. That ends tomorrow, actually. Well, this will be going up on the 21st. RoboCop Rogue City is the deal of the week. 40% not bad. If anyone's played this game, let me know how it is. Because it looked kind of decent, actually. What do they call that thing? I can't remember. That was like the main enemy in the first one. I think it pops up in the second one as well. Like I watched gameplay of it, and it looked actually pretty decent. I thought it reviewed fairly well. Just look up all deals. So we got RoboCop for $35.99. Modern Warfare, whatever the fuck edition, Vault edition. God of War Ragnarok is $38.99. Hogwarts is on sale here too. Deluxe edition. Madden Deluxe edition. There's Lies of P for $45. Spider-Man Miles Morales, $20. And they'll show you if it's PS5 or PS4 or both. It's funny, I need to do a gameplay. I've been meaning to do a gameplay here. I'm going to hope to get it up by the weekend. I kind of got pushed back on it. I was wanting to do it last weekend, but I did some other videos instead. But I said I was going to do like a GM mode of 2K23, and I'm already like bored of it. I haven't touched it. I played the shit out of the GM mode. I played some of the actual game, but I can't get into the wrestling games anymore. The GM mode was cool as shit, but the problem is I played the hell out of it, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I should probably just sell it. A bunch of MK11 stuff. Last of Us Remastered, $10. Horizon Forbidden West, $30. And this game's not even. I might pick this up at some point, although I've had the first one and didn't play it yet. I forgot Dead Island 2 actually finally came out. Anyone's played that, let me know what it is, because I loved the first Dead Island, and I really liked, I got shit on, but I liked the second one, whatever you want to call it, Riptide, I think it was called. I also like and this one got shit on as well. It was like a third-person one. What was it called? I should type it in a few minutes. I forget what it's called. I have it on. Just Escape Dead Island, I think it was called. I thought that one was kind of decent. This I was looking at. You got the Metal Gear Solid game single instead of them in the pack, so they're $16 a piece. Like, what did they do to these? Are they like remastered? I feel it would have to be at freaking 16 gigs. chance you get to play as Solid Snake before you are Raiden. I remember when that game came out, people were like flipping out about that. And then no one really gave a shit. They kind of learned to like it. God of War, $10. Black Desert, a bunch of stuff for that. Like a Dragon, Gaiden. The man who erased his name. And there's a Legendary Fighter pack. 35 Borderlands 3 Next Level Edition. 1050. Oh, there's Need for Speed Heat. Oh, wow. $3. When is this good till? Oh, Friends 229. I might have to get this. For that price. Even if I'm not into it, that's cheap. I was looking at this too, even though I own them both, so I wasn't going to get it, but Resident Evil 2 and 3 for $15. Hell of a deal. Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, $10. Skyrim 50th edition. I can't. Oh, this is just the upgrade for $10. So you'd have to have the game to do it. I just can't with, and I played the fucking, it's not even showing the pictures, that's hilarious. I know this has a lot of, I think, like modded stuff in it as well as the other, I think the other one did too. Because I got and enjoyed the shit out of the one, whatever edition that was on the Xbox One, but the fact that there has not been a new Elder Scrolls, I'm not talking about the Elder Scrolls Online or anything else, since 2011, Skyrim came out, and they're still pumping it out 10 plus years later is kind of disgusting, if you think about it. Even though I bought whatever edition they called it, Ultimate or whatever, on the Xbox One, because it's a great game. And I hadn't played it in so long that I was like, okay. But I can only play it so many times. Black Flag, $9. Gold edition, 15. This is another game that always goes on sale on both systems. Probably the Switch too. $9 Far Cry 5 is a great deal. I've talked about Far Cry 5 in my, I think I did a Far Cry series ramble. Awesome game world. Great gameplay. I thought some of the characters were hokey as shit, man. The first brother you fight, the main one, were so hokey. The sister and the other brother, their parts were a lot better. I just thought and the game trying to make it seem like somehow you were the fucked up one. Like, get the fuck out of here. Far Cry 4 did that 10 times better. Although I think Far Cry 5 is a better game. Mafia Definitive Edition, $10. I played some of this on the Xbox One, and it was another game. Like so many games, I start playing them, enjoying it, and then I end up just playing something else and never go back to it. Awesome game that had just a intense fucking opening, like really intense game in the beginning. Mortal Kombat XL, $5. Watch Dogs Legion 9. Those Watch Dog games are like all cheap everywhere. I forgot they made this too. This Lego 2K Drive. AW Fight Forever. I had considered getting this. I don't know how it is. I know the reviews weren't terrible, but kind of middle of the road. Because I think this is supposed to be more like in the vein of those old I don't know what they have though. I'm sure there's no GM mode or anything, so I don't know what that is though. That looks kind of fun. Maybe one day if I can find it for like $20. I'm always looking at this too, Persona 5 Tactica. Just because I like these kind of games, and I did play a bit of Persona 5 on Game Pass. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass. But I like the tactics stuff. I like Dancing All Night too. They did for 4. I think they added stuff for 3 and 5 on it. I had that on the Vita, I still do. And these games too, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, always go on sale. This was an awesome game. I think I played that on Game Pass as well. One of the 10 times I had Game Pass. Why is this guy in Far Cry 6? And him too. These are from other Far Cry's. DLCs. I never played it. Maybe one day I will. The expansion they made for Far Cry 5, where your character's still around, because your character gets grabbed by the main guy, this guy, bad guy, at the end. Yakuza, like a dragon. Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, Returnal. A lot of people said good stuff about this. I keep forgetting about it. I got enough stuff at the moment, though. Looks kind of creepy. I know I said Final Fantasy's coming out, so next week, so that's gonna take up my time once that's out. Shadow of the Colossus, $10. This is another good remake. This was a good deal too. I was looking at this. I love Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's my favorite of those reboot ones. And I would pick it up just for the definitive edition part, because I think they add more challenge tombs or something. Oh, that's right. The remastered stuff came out. Why is it 20 years an add-on? Oh, they added. I don't even know what they do half the time. Mafia 2. I was looking at this too. I think I threw it on my wish list on PlayStation just so it's. I like to throw stuff in there and see if it's on sale through that instead of trying to find it. It says Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, I think. I've played Symphony of the Night. I played that on Xbox One as well, or 360. I don't know. Not on the original PlayStation. I didn't play that. I think it's a sequel to Rondo of Blood. Maybe, I don't know. Isn't that what the latest Castlevania season is about? Isn't it based off, or loosely based, I don't know, off of Rondo of Blood and something else? Callisto Protocol, wow, it's an add-on. I was like, geez, $250. I do have that on the PS4. I always forget about the Crysis games too. I played the second one, I believe. It was cool shooter. That's a hell of a deal for this. I would get, if anybody has it, PS5 and get this because it's well worth it. Devil May Cry as well. This is a great game. I think I did a gameplay of this. This is when I played Gone Home and I was looking for those type of games, like mystery type games. And this one fit the bill. This is a cool game. The guy who does the voice was in, I think his name's Rich Sommer. I think he was in Summer of '84. He was the bad guy. And he was in, I think it was called Summer of '84. And he was in Mad Men. Just a really cool game. This is probably cheap Persona 5. $8. There's Alien Isolation. So obviously the Xbox and the PlayStation, a lot of their sales are extremely similar. And it seemingly goes on forever. XCOM 2. Rise of Tomb Raider. $6. That one was fine, but it was so much like the first one, which is down there as well. For $5, I have that on the Xbox. Nice. I like Dead Rising 4. I played it on the Xbox One. It was cool, but wow, somebody's car is struggling out there. Oh my god. But it wasn't as good as 3. I feel like a lot of these are the same. Dead Rising 2 is a good one too. People were pissed though you couldn't use Frank West was in it, and then they made the different edition where he was in it. And then I forget this guy's name. It was Chuck or something. He ends up being one of the psychos. Chuck Green, it was Chuck, alright. It was still a cool game though, I enjoyed it. That was the first game. The first one didn't have where you can combine weapons and shit. I'm looking at this again too, this Sherlock Holmes chapter 1. BioShock Remastered. Sorry, the 50th anniversary collection. I'm always looking at this game because it's like $10 on Amazon, but it's reviewed so badly. That's another one. If anyone has happened to play this, let me know. If it really is that terrible. Even the other one, too. Legend of Moria was getting bashed. Dragon Age Inquisition. I think this is a VR game. No. Is it not? No, it is VR. That's too bad. Little Hope. I don't know what's free. I think it's like a... Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's a trial, that's why. That was a cool one. I like that one. Limbo, that's on sale a ton. I think we have that actually on the Xbox One. My fiance played that one. We have Little Nightmares on there too. It's Dead Rising Remastered, I think. It was remastered, right? Trails of Cold Steel. It was weird that 13 was like remastered. A random game to pick. I think David Duchovny did the voice too. I remember when this came out it was the Xbox, and it was the original Xbox, right? The PS2 was it on? I don't think it was on the Cube. Maybe it was. But people making a big deal out of it when it came out. I think it reviewed like middle of the road. Maybe one day I'll play it. Infamous First Light. I guess that was a DLC or a standalone for right. Infamous Second Son. Never played that one. There it is. Dead Rising 2 off the record. It was kind of cool too because it had like Frank West, like a balding, fat Frank West. Well, they do have it on here too. They have Persona 5. Do they have all of them or just this one? I don't know. Gravity Rush 2. I played some of this on the first one on the Vita. It was cool. I just never got around to playing more of it. Serious Sam. Wise, he's wise. Hotel or Resort Simulator. It's a tennis game. I think they're making a new Topspin, right? That could be kind of cool. Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I don't think I've played that one. I think that was originally out of like 360 and PS3. God, this city. Didn't this start off on the PSP even? Shenmue 1 and 2, 550. The Shenmue games are really cool for what they are, but you have to be in a mood to play them. It's almost like a life simulator. Outside of trying to find your dad's killer or whatever. There's Deus Ex on sales always. Cloudpunk. Knack. I think there's another Mana game coming out. Tour de France. Might and Magic. I remember playing Heroes of Might and Magic. I think it was 3. A ton of 3 on the friggin' personal computer. I have this game on PS4. I've never opened it yet. I think it's actually gaining value too. It's supposed to be pretty decent. I gotta bust it out one day. I just have a ton of sealed games though. Rage 2 is cool. I played that on Game Pass too, I think. Psychonauts for $250. Alright, I'm gonna go for a few more minutes. Oh, I see Corpse Party down there. There it is. I have the second one downloaded on the, I think it's the second one, or maybe it's this one on the Vita. I had Blood Drive for a bit on the Vita too, but it sold it. They're kind of cool games. I don't know where this started. If this started on PSP or if it goes even further back than that. I don't think so, though. What's this now? Celebrities Hacked. Wolfenstein. I have this game sealed, Mutant Year Zero. Doom 2 for $2. Doom 3 for $6.50. This is another game I never got to play and always wanted to. Indigo Prophecy. I think it's the same people who made like Heavy Rain, right? Yeah, Quantic Dream, Heavy Rain. Beyond Two Souls, right? They did that one, Heavy Rain. Indigo Prophecy. Was there another one? Oh, Detroit Become Human, right? Indiana Jones Pinball. I'm just gonna go for a few more minutes here. LA Noire VR, nice. This game was so cool when it came out. It really was. Red Faction for $2.25. Taking it back. Dead or School. I feel like I've seen this on the Switch too, or maybe I've just seen it on here. There's Red Faction too. Oh, look, Yomawari. Blair Witch. I like this Blair Witch game. I thought it was pretty fucking creepy. Alright. It's just going down. Oh, there's one. I have this on the Switch. I was playing something that was actually really cool, and once again I just moved on to something else, but it was a solid little kind of throwback horror game. What's this? This is like a mystery game. Interesting. What's this about? Oh no. Fosco's first-person mystery game where you uncover forensic clues, solve puzzles. Sounds kind of interesting. What is it normally? 20. This is another one I always look at buying and I end up not getting. It was just like an episodic kind of mystery game. Shenmue 3 Battle Really? What? There's regular Shenmue 3. No, wait. That isn't either. So where's regular Shenmue 3? I bet that's it. Alright, guys. That is just